Hello, dream chasers and achievers. Welcome to another episode of Timeless Capsule, right here on the Achievement channel, where we uncover wisdom to ignite your potential and fuel your journey to greatness. Today, let's dive into a thought that struck me as I woke up this morning. A comparison between mental enslavement and physical imprisonment. It's a reflection that challenges how we perceive freedom and, more importantly, how we seize it. Let me explain. Physical imprisonment is a state where you are confined, locked in chains, held behind bars, or restrained by forces outside of your control. The keys to your freedom lie far beyond your reach, and liberation depends on external circumstances or some intervention. But mental enslavement, that's a completely different story. In mental enslavement, the shackles aren't physical. They are in your mind. They are those limiting beliefs, the fears, the doubts, and the societal constructs and expectations that keep you trapped. And here's the kicker. The keys to freedom are actually in plain sight, within your reach. The only thing standing between you and liberation is simply you. Think about it. How often do we accept mediocrity because we do not believe we deserve more? How often do we stay in toxic environments simply because we fear the unknown? We fear how we will be labeled. That is mental enslavement. The kind that doesn't require guards or locked doors, because the prison is self-imposed. But let me tell you something even more powerful. Unlike physical imprisonment, where you need external forces to help break free, mental enslavement holds perhaps a golden opportunity. You have the power to unlock your freedom. The keys, they are right there. Keys such as knowledge, self-awareness, and most importantly, action. As Nelson Mandela once said, "I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul." And Mandela, who himself endured 27 years of physical imprisonment, never allowed his spirit for one day to be shackled. He chose to rise above his circumstances. That's the kind of strength we're talking about today. So now, let's make this even more personal. What are the keys in your life that you haven't picked up? Is it the courage to start that business you've been dreaming about? Or is it the boldness to leave a situation that no longer serves you, or a company of individuals whose philosophies and stereotypes continue to hold you back despite your wanting to take a different path in life? Or maybe the humility to admit that you need to unlearn and relearn some things. Here is the truth. Mental enslavement thrives on our ignorance, our fear. But when it comes to freedom, it flourishes with knowledge and courage. Take those keys, my friend. Pick them up. The time to unlock the door to your greatness is now. But let me give you this warning. The journey from mental enslavement to freedom isn't without its challenges. It requires resilience, introspection, and sometimes stepping into uncomfortable territory. But isn't that better than staying confined? It is. As Viktor Frankl, one of the survivors of the Holocaust, said in his book, Man's Search for Meaning, everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms. And that freedom is to choose his own attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. So you see, my friends, freedom isn't just about removing the shackles. It's also about rewriting your story. It's about saying, yes, I see the obstacles, but guess what? I choose to rise above them. It's about realizing that even in the storms of life, you can be the calm captain, steering the ship and navigating all of those turbulence to a successful, fruitful, and liberating destination. So, here's my challenge to you. Identify at least one mental shackle you've been carrying. It could be fear, self-doubt, or even the weight of past mistakes. It could be the burden of being part of a group that has not moved your fortunes towards progress. Today, make a decision to grab the key of courage and unlock that door. Because when you do, you realize that the freedom you've been waiting for was always within you all along. Achievers, the difference between mental enslavement and freedom is simply action. Don't let the keys sit idle. Pick them up, use them, and walk boldly into the life you were destined to live. Because when the mind is free, the possibilities are endless. So until next time, remember, you hold the power. Break free, stay inspired, and keep on achieving. This is Mister Motivator reminding you that the top isn't just a destination, it's your rightful place. See you there, and keep watching the Achievement Channel.